can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Nina. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Make me put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn they stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a Keto. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque o no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Y'all just talk, don't live it. And just took that route, that seen it. And I'm so outspoken like Reason. Jimmy Neutron, boy, young G's. And I'm a self-made man out of Sweden. And it's still off top, I'm tweaking. But I still gotta fight my demons. I ain't no good, I'm evil. I ain't been clean since Eden. It's a war going on outside. Make you put your hands on your head like the Macarena.
Welcome in to the WAG Show. This is episode 82. I'm your host, Ben Hostner. We are here to talk about today's best bets. It is Thursday, June 8th. Hopefully you guys had a good night last night. It was a great night for me yesterday. If you guys watched the stream yesterday, hopefully it was a good day for you as well. We were on the Nuggets minus 2.5. Line moved to 3. I was still pretty comfortable with that 3-point line. They looked very, very good last night. Spike, what's up? Hit that like button. Exactly right. If you're in the stream, hit the like button. Nuggets looked great last night. The Nuggets minus 1.5 series bet is back on in full force. Big win last night for the Nuggets. Baseball was great for me yesterday too. If you guys watched the stream, I talked about the Brewers money line. They won pretty easily. I talked about the over in the Dodgers-Reds game. That was maybe the most free over that we've gotten all season. It hit very, very quickly in that game. Sean in the chat says, Ellie home run. Yep, correct. I wrote up Ellie De La Cruz for a home run yesterday, plus 440, and that hit as well. Sean, speaking of that, I can't believe he was like plus 300 in his first game against Gonsolin to hit a home run, and then he gets a better matchup against Syndergaard, and he was plus 440. I didn't understand that, but we will definitely take the win. We have a small slate today, so I have a MLB futures bet I'm adding to my portfolio here that I'm going to give out on the stream today. We'll talk about these baseball games tonight, but there's just not a lot. There's only 5-6 games, so we can talk some NBA Finals as well. I don't know what these people want. If you are still hating on Nikola Jokic at this point, I just don't know. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what he does that causes people not to like him. And these people that are saying he flops, I genuinely question. I genuinely question what you watch on your screen, because the only explanation I can come up with is we've had this conversation on the stream multiple times that people are just not objective anymore. And I told you guys prior to the series, 75% of the bets were on the Miami Heat to win the series. They were very public team. And I guess people are just mad that they're down 2-1, but I don't know what these people watch to think that he flops. He gets 6 free throw attempts per game, And Mark Jackson doesn't even like Nikola Jokic, didn't even put him in the top 5 of his MVP voting. And he's on the call of the game saying that he's not getting a friendly whistle. I mean, the guy gets the ball down low and gets abused, and very rarely do they call it. So I don't know. I genuinely question what these people watch, or did they just bet on the Heat to win the series and they're just mad about it? I don't know. Because I don't know how you can watch that and tell me that he flops. I did that since the LA same game parlay plus added Freeman and bets in that hit. All right, Banks, let's go. Yeah, if you guys made same game parlays for the Dodgers Reds game the last 2 days, those were just free. There's so much offense. That was a bomb from Cruz, dude. That was a rocket that he hit off Syndergaard. Absolute rocket. What's the futures bet? Yeah, I'm going to give it out. All right, so here's my thought process on this. So far for my futures, I'm trying to think back of everything that we have. We have I definitely had a Volpe Rookie of the Year ticket. That's not looking too good right now. Padres World Series. That's not looking too good. It's not looking too good right now. These are preseason ones. I had Spencer Strider, Cy Young. That is looking good. Spencer Strider, Cy Young is looking good. I added on, I think it was the second or third week of the season, we added on Arizona to make the playoffs at like plus 350 or plus 400. That is looking good right now. They still have a very good record. I added on the double on FanDuel, Strider, Cy Young plus Acuna MVP. It was plus 700. That's down to plus 500. That's looking good right now. So three of them are looking, or 2 of them are looking good, 3 are not. And then I added on Texas and Baltimore World Series. So those are my World Series tickets right now. Padres from before the season, Texas Rangers at 24-1, and Orioles at 25-1. Orioles have moved down to 45-1. And I like them at that price even more. So if you guys have yet to bet the Orioles, Orioles at 45-1 for the World Series still looks pretty good to me. Their offense is very good. Bullpen, very good. Pitching, not good. But pitching is the one thing that they can fix pretty easily at the deadline if they trade for a few guys. They have a loaded farm system, and it seems like they're going to be kind of pushing their chips in and trying to make a run. So Orioles at 45-1 still, I think that's the best value of any World Series bet right now, to be honest with you, now that those odds move down. But I definitely think they're going to trade for a pitcher at the deadline. And they should be getting John Means back soon too, who I don't know what he can give you, but he was their best pitcher last season. So it is, something that they're getting back. But I have one more I'm going to add on, and it is, I know they lost today, but they just took 2 out of 3 from the Reds on DraftKings Sportsbook, plus 1,400. I'm adding Cincinnati to make the playoffs. So they're in a pretty weak division. Like Milwaukee, they're 3.5 games out, right? And I'm not super sold on Milwaukee. And I'm definitely not sold on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's going to fall off, I think, for sure. So you can just take Pittsburgh out. And then if you look at the teams above them in the wild card standings, like I said, Milwaukee's leading the division. I'm not, super scared of them. I think they're a good team, but I don't think they're, unbeatable. Pittsburgh, I think, is above them. I think they're going to fall off a little bit. San Francisco, they can definitely fall off for sure, I think. And there's like the Mets. I just don't love this Mets team. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The Mets should be better than they are, but I mean, we're in almost the middle of June at this point, beginning of June, and I just haven't seen it. So for a long shot at plus 1,400, I like the Reds at plus 1,400 to make the playoffs. To be honest, I like young teams that seem to be rallying together. Pitching is a concern for sure, but we'll see what happens. I think that their pitching is better than people think. And if their offense comes together, they start playing as a team, I think they can maybe make a run into that extra wild card spot. But I'm not going crazy heavy on it. But at plus 1,400, I think it's interesting. So Reds to make the playoffs is one that I added on. Even with them losing today, I mean, they just took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers, so I really can't complain about that. I kind of like that. I know at 1,400, that's pretty good odds. I wonder what you could have got it at like 4 days ago before they took those 2 from the Dodgers. Overall, though, we're going to run through the baseball slate. If you guys have any questions on anything, NBA, whatever, NFL, go ahead and ask. I have the live trends tool pulled up. This is free. You can access this every single day on the website or in the app. If you guys download the app, we just pushed a new update on the app that you can get push notifications sent to your phone now. So if I give out a bet or if I post an article, you will get notified, and you don't have to check the website, which is nice. If you had the app downloaded yesterday, you would have got the notification that I was betting Ellie De La Cruz for a home run, and that hit. So you would have hit a bet if you had those notifications turned on. Where do you think Dalvin Cook goes? Probably Miami, but I think it would be hilarious if he went to the Kansas City Chiefs. But I think he'll probably go Miami. I mean, he's from there. He posted that picture of him in their stadium. So I feel like he's definitely probably going Miami, but I don't know. If you have the option to go to Kansas City, I don't know if he has that option, but I'm assuming KC would be interested. If you had the opportunity to go to KC, I don't know how you turn that down. I mean, they just want to. Patrick Mahomes just lost Tyreek Hill and had his best season ever and won a Super Bowl. So it's like it's just tough not to go there. As far as baseball goes, it looks like these Yankee games are going to play. So we'll start there. It starts at 4:05. First game, Lance Lynn, Luis Severino. Don't like betting on the Yankees when Judge is out. I've talked about this a few times, but I love to fade Lance Lynn. So Yankees first 5 maybe would be my play, but also I think first 5 over. Let me check. I kind of like the over here. Severino, he looked really good against the Padres, but he got beat around a little bit in that last start. First 5, 4.5. Don't hate that. Don't hate the over on that. But I would lead Yankees first 5. I like to fade Lance Lynn. Tigers, Phillies, we talked about this yesterday because this game was supposed to play, then it got canceled. But I don't bet minus 240, minus 250 favorites. I obviously think the Phillies would probably win this game. So you can use them in a parlay. Other than that, I will avoid it altogether. Second, Yankees, White Sox games, Clevenger against Vasquez. Clevenger's another guy that I'm pretty comfortable fading. The Yankees are minus 134 favorites in that game. Over looks good there too, 8.5. I think the over looks good in both games, to be honest, for the Yankees today. Next up, we have Astros Blue Jays. So this is one of the spots I really wanted to talk about today. I think this is really, really interesting. Astros opened up. It's Framber Valdez against Jose Barrios. Astros opened up minus 130 favorites. They're getting 68% of the bets, 71% of the money, but the line has moved to a pick'em. And if you look on FanDuel, it's actually minus 110 to minus 106 in favor of the Blue Jays here. I bet the Blue Jays last night, if you were in the premium, I bet them plus a half a run first 5 at, I think, like minus 130 odds. And they are now minus a half a run for first 5. So we definitely got some CLV there. But I think I wouldn't bet them at minus a half. I would just bet money line for first 5 if you're going to do that. But I think the Blue Jays are going to win this game. And I like Toronto here. So since you can't get that +0.5 on the run line, I would say Blue Jays first 5 money line would be my lean there. But I like Toronto today. Guardians, Red Sox. Savali's pitching for Cleveland against some guy for the Red Sox that I've never heard of, other than that he has some like insensitive tweets that people were digging up today. Savali is solid. I like him typically. I'm pretty fine backing him. -145 is a little like he's -140 on DK, -145 on FanDuel. That's a little iffy for me, but if you wanted to look at the Guardians' first 5, I think that's a good look. I definitely lean Guardians tonight. And then next we have a big game here, Mets-Braves. Strider versus Verlander. Very, very fun pitching matchup here. Spencer Strider has pretty elite numbers against the Mets in his career. And on the flip side, Justin Verlander has really, really good numbers against this Atlanta Braves team in his career as well. I gave out last night's first 5 under 4.5 at even odds. And you can still get it at -115 for the under there. I don't know. I mean, these guys will give up runs, right? Like Strider's going to give up a home run. Verlander can give up a home run. I guess you just hope that they're solo shots. But just given that they've had so much success against the opposing team is why I would lean more to the under here. But definitely lean Braves. You could have got them at way better odds last night. They're -190 now. But it's just, I don't know. Spencer Strider, anytime he pitches, I pretty much just bet Braves or I bet Braves first 5, and I just don't really think twice about it. It's one of the few guys that I'll pretty much bet regardless of matchup. And then in the last game of the night, we have Cubs, Angels, Reed Detmers, Drew Smiley. A lot of people I've seen are on the Cubs today. They're getting some sharp money here. You can see 44% of the bets, but 64% of the money. A lot of people I've seen on Cubs today. So you can do with that what you will. The line did move towards them despite the majority of the tickets being on the Angels. But I kind of like the over. I don't know. Detmers is decent. I'm a Reed Detmers fan. Drew Smiley, he's decent as well. He is going to give up a home run or two. So if you guys read my home run article today, I do like Mike Trout to hit a home run tonight. I used my 30% boost on FanDuel on Mike Trout. It got him to +372. He has a couple home runs off Drew Smiley in his career as well. But I don't know. I don't have a lean on this game. I know that I've seen a lot of people on the Cubs. So you can do with that information what you want. But I didn't bet anything in this game other than Trout home run. Overall, for a small slate, favorite bets for me, Braves for sure, and Toronto Blue Jays. So if you wanted to, you could parlay Blue Jays money line with Braves, and that would get you a let's see here, almost like +200. I don't hate that. Definitely my 2 favorite spots today. You could throw Cleveland in there as well, honestly. If you wanted to use Cleveland over Atlanta, I think you could do that. But who do you like in NHL tonight? Okay, so I actually don't know. Is our boy from Florida playing, or did he just get thrown out of that game, or did he get suspended for this game? Because I saw people say he got suspended, and then I saw people say like he just got thrown out of that game. But I'm assuming he's playing, considering Florida's a -125 fave. I kind of thought that there was some value on Florida before the series started. Obviously, they looked pretty bad they looked bad in game 1 after the first 10 minutes of the game. The next game, when you deal with guys getting thrown out and stuff, I don't know, that kind of just ruins your chances of winning or coming back. But I thought there was some value on Florida prior to the series. It wouldn't shock me if they won at home here. So I would probably lean Florida on the money line. I don't want to bet them -1.5 or anything. I can pull up the trends for the game. Let's see here. I mean, majority of tickets are on Vegas. That's not surprising to me. Some sharp money on the under 6. It's 5.5 on FanDuel, so I guess if you can get under 6, that might be good. But I would lean Florida if I was picking a team in this hockey game tonight. Alcaraz or Djokovic? I like Alcaraz, to be honest with you. I'm not really like the tennis guy, but I think Alcaraz is better set up for this match. I know he's a bigger favorite, but I like Alcaraz. I'm on Panthers too. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like if I didn't bet on it, but if someone would have gave me like a free bet on the first game of the series, I would have bet on the Panthers. So I know they're down 2-0, but coming back home, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If they lose tonight, I mean, they're done. But I would like to see them win tonight at least to keep the series interesting. Any home run call other than Trout? I like Tellez. That game's going though, so if you wanted me to pick another one, I would go with I kind of like Vladdy at plus 450. That would be my other pick. Yeah, if you guys want another home run pick, Vlad Jr. plus 450, that would be it. Overall, though, pretty quick stream today. I mean, there's not much going on, only with a couple games. Tomorrow, Friday, we have a big baseball slate going. We'll be talking about the Game 4 of the NBA Finals as well. So there's a lot to talk about tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, like usual. If you have any further questions, hit me up in the Discord, betkarmachat.com. Click the chat room link in the BetKarma app. Sign up for BetKarma Premium. Get access to my betting card and all of the data that we offer. And good luck with your bets tonight, guys. I'll see you on Friday.